What if Jesus wasn't hiding from Rome? What if he was hiding from something far older, far stranger, and far more dangerous? Jung believed that Jesus encoded his most important teachings in layers, like a puzzle that only certain people were ever meant to solve. According to Jung's interpretation of Gnostic theology, it might still be running the show, right now, today. This is a different God entirely, a creator God. A God who built this world, but who is not the highest power. A God who is, in fact, deeply confused about his own nature. The Gnostics called him the demiurge.
I don't feel comfortable having this conversation with you anymore. Not everything is supposed to make you comfortable.
All your generation, you're scared of saying the wrong thing. When did offending someone become the preeminent cardinal sin?
Ignorance is bliss.
Whatever shame you have around self-expression, it is bullshit.
Cross the line. But what actually happened? These kids have had everything handed to them in their lives. Insist that the world stop at the first slip of victimization.
Know the truth, and you won't say it, because it'll make you look bad.
You should be ready. Ready for what? Stuffing everything down like the rest of us.
I worked too hard, done too much to get here, to let it all get taken away.
Nothing I would have done could have changed what's...
You don't know that!
Carl Jung was not a mystic or a theologian. He was a psychiatrist who spent his entire career excavating the unconscious mind. He developed the concept of archetypes, universal patterns of meaning that exist not just in individuals, but in the collective unconscious of all humanity. And what Jung noticed, studying the Christ figure with the same clinical precision he would apply to any mythological pattern, is that Jesus fits almost perfectly into what he called the archetype of the self. The self, in Jungian psychology, is not the ego. This is crucial, and if you miss this, you miss everything. The self is the center of the whole psyche, the way the sun is the center of the solar system. The ego orbits around it, often mistaking itself for the center. Jung believed that the human psychological journey, what he called individuation, is essentially the process of the ego learning to relate properly to the self, giving up the illusion that it is the whole, and discovering something far greater within.
Characteristics of a symbiote, which needs to bond to a host to survive. Sometimes these things in nature, when they bind, it can be hard to unbind.
peg that as my aching feet. Stop it. Someone is stolen with my toys! Did you steal them?
Oh, your majesty.
Did you?
No, your majesty.
Did you steal them? No, your majesty.
Oh, your majesty.
I was so hungry! I didn't mean
Open his head! Open the head! Open the head! Open his head! Open the head! Open his head! Open his head! Open his head!
If I lose my temper, you lose your head. Understand? Someone hit the road.
Vengeance is upon us.
The heads are gone?
Taken. Taken by the headless horseman. Taken back to hell.
Pardon, I don't.
Perhaps you had better sit down.
Yeah. A butterfly floats in the breeze of a sunlit day.
as I feel this reality gently fade away. Riding on a thought to see where it's from. Gliding through a memory of a time yet to come. Smoke paints the air, swirling images through my mind. Like a whirlpool spin beginning to unwind. And I stand at the edge, cautiously awaiting as time slips by. Carefully navigating by the stars in the sky. And I sit and think to myself, and on the horizon, the sunlight begins to climb. And it seems like it's been so long since he shined. But I'm sure it was only yesterday. Must have been. Time for mat3. Love, chill of fear cut through me. I felt my heart contract. To my mind I brought the image of light, and I expanded out of it. My fear was just a shadow. And then a voice spoke in my head, and she said,
He chopped off his head with his own sword.
dark is not the opposite of light. It's the absence of light. And I thought to myself, she knows what she's talking about. And for a moment I knew what it was all about.